on a timetable. You're on the timetable.
You're all out of order! Oh, sorry. Wrong thing.
But that's just kind of how I am. Why would I be in order when order is the exact opposite of chaos? And let's be honest, I am definitely chaotic neutral.
Would you believe that Walgreens has bacon, cheese, milk, yogurt, but no fucking eggs?
Yes.
Yeah.
Would you
Yeah, that's
believe
what I'm
that-
mad about today.
Would you believe that 7-Eleven has Milgurt? Yep, milk yogurt. Milgurt. as I
Milgurt
call it.
sounds like a fucking I'm Millhouse's brother.
You're right. But no, seriously, it's like milk yogurt. So I call it Milgurt. Then they also have milk yogurt. Peanut cream, not peanut butter. Peanut cream, jelly, bread, and eggs.
Yeah, we did it.
That's a way to spell strem.
They have everything.
So as far as that goes, welcome back. Oh wait, sorry. I'm stepping on your toes, Jake. Go for it.
Jesus Christ. It's like, dude, I didn't even get to make the announcement. Oh, come
Oh,
on.
imagine stepping on toes.
Yeah. Jesus.
Next time I'll stomp on them.
Yes, please.
Oh, you're just mad that I put a horse head in your bed and you freaked out.
It would have been so bad if I could have went Jesus Christ, but I had to keep it all internal. 3 a.m.
So cool. Wanna join me as I go over to Japan and beat the crap out of Jake? Sure. We're gonna end up having the Japanese police called on us. But I don't think they have a code in Japanese police for 3 gaijin getting into a street fight.
Well, I mean, why do you want to fight me? Is it because my internet max speed is 1 gig up, 1 gig down for the same price you're paying for like 20 megabytes up and 1 down, or 20 down, 1 up?
25 down and 5 up.
If you think that's the reason why you're in for a world of pain,
I'm partially correct.
who the fuck's gonna stop us? Oh, everyone in Japan is just a fucking anime character.
I mean, that's actively not true because
But the
I'm here.
background characters.
I'm not an anime character.
They're all fucking. That's because you're not native. That's because they're all fucking chumleys.
Jake?
Everyone's just chumly.
Jake
They're all
is,
like Lucius.
as far as tomorrow goes, whatever you do, if there is a knife-wielding man running down the street, do not push your friend's girlfriend out of the way to save her because you're going to wind up stabbed. And do not walk out in front of any wild truck coons.
You're either going to become a pop star or a slime.
Well, yeah, that's not going to happen tomorrow because that's happening today. So, it's like, well. And
don't do it today either.
Is that how Miami started?
Which one?
The one you said slime.
Yeah, that's
slime is what's stabbing.
And then I remember which ones were the pop star. I don't remember what that's called.
Zombieland Saga?
Yeah, that one.
Anyways, now I've made the announcement, and there was much rejoicing. Woo! And I also have much better internet. Woo!
Suck a dick.
I should hopefully not be getting cut out every 5 fucking words. So, here, let me just recap what happened last session. We were introduced to our main cast of player characters. You have Flannery as Kaylin, totally not gonna stab ya, McKaylinster. You have Noah, book nerd, Noah guy, and then you have Chadwick. I am totally gonna be on the football team and not a K-pop dancer, Chadwickston.
Who is just such a Chad.
Mm-hmm. Also, his dad has a glandular problem, and that's all you need to know about him.
Yes.
Chadwick, I mean.
No.
His dad has a huge
Chadwick Hemingway Whitlock II has a glandular problem.
No, that's not his name. I thought we said his name was Bob, and then you just got the really weird name.
Oh yeah, that's what it was.
Something
That's-
stupid.
Yeah, we didn't decide on a name. We decided that I'm the third, but there's no other ones. He just thought it'd look cooler on the back of a jersey.
Yep. Anyways, what they did last session, basically, they were introduced to their family, their houses, school. They met a couple different people. I'm just gonna do a quick run by their classmates. Going here.
Why can't I just scroll in? That's too scrolled in.
Hold Alt to scroll.
As far as that goes. Boom.
Okay, so you got up here you have Jessica, which kind of, Kaylin spoke to, and then really, really, really regretted the fact that her butler came in and tried to give her grilled cheese and her allowance, to the point where she did not get them. You have over here Lena, which Kaylin also spoke to in her Spanish class, and
Regretted everything immediately.
regretted everything because she saw the gun and thought one thing, and it was actually the fact that she just is completely delusional and sees herself as like some sort of mystical being.
Not gonna lie,
It's
I
not.
think Kaylin. Me personally, I'm happy with the outcome. Pretty sure Kaylin would have preferred if Lena was a school shooter.
And she is unequivocally not, because Jesus Christ, Flannery, what the fuck do you think I'm doing?
Look, I thought you were gonna go morbid.
I can go morbid without going like that, anyways. And then we got Noah over here, Johanna, who is like always like, who has been nothing but study this first day. Who knows if that's going to change ever or not.
It's
Then you
just
got
okay.
Crow over here, the freshman student council president. There's a story there that was barely touched upon. And then you got over here, you got Alistair Q. Medici talking to Chadwick. He's the linebacker. Chadwick's the quarterback, so, they're buddies. And
Buddies.
You do realize Alistair is just really similar to Alistair, right? He's gonna be a useless magician and even more useless scientist.
you have no idea I have no idea what you're talking about, Magic Man. Anyways, that was everyone they talked to, other than Roy, but I don't want to go to a separate page for Roy.
I was about to say. It's about to say.
Uh-huh. And then, oh, shit. Oh, they also went to the Bajak.
Big Jim's House of Karate.
Yep. Anyways. And then they were at the arcade. Kaylin won a Pac-Man plush, gave it to Noah to either assert dominance and say that she can win games and get prizes and he can't, or to be a nice person. I'm not sure which.
Neither is she at the moment, to be honest.
Anyways, and then there's this radical dude over here, Skeeter. He's like 30, but And yeah, so I remember where we were leaving off. We were just about to have everyone head out and catch that in between window between the early bird special and the like actual dinner rush at the local diner. And I know that there was a bit of rush at the end to kind of like wrap up, just because Flannery was about to fall asleep and everyone else had stuff to do. So I'm gonna like put us right back here. Is there anything else you would? So you just look at the prizes, and that's about all you did. Take it away, guys.
Yeah, I was pretty sure we were just getting ready to head on out to the diner.
Yep, I'm just making sure if
That's
you have
that.
anything else you want to do or say.
Man, I'm getting hungry. Oh, hold up. There we go. That sounds about more correct.
Oh yeah, and then that's when Jeremy pipes up. Oh yeah, no, don't worry. I know a shortcut to the diner. We got really good diner food, but also the dude makes a mean pizza.
Hunger is caused by signals being sent from your stomach to your brain to your brain to your brain to your stomach. I'm hungry.
I was about to say, I think during the second to your brain to your brain to your brain, Skeeter's gonna toss a ring pop at you. Just dude, you all right?
What?
It sounded like you were, caught in a loop, like a record that's been skipping.
Records were popularized back in the early 20th century.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's just kind of what it is, dude. Anyways.
Are you two both stupid or something?
No, that's exactly when a record became popularized.
Did you not know that? Are you stupid or something?
Look, I may have been to school, I may have graduated a long time ago, but I still know this stuff.
I mean, I'm not talking about that part. I'm talking about the fact that you're hung up on this. I'll go ahead and turn to our host. So let's get moving.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, alrighty.
Before they go back into another loop.
Anyways,
I need a reminder or something. How many tickets was that giant teddy bear?
Teddy bear was... Let me look it up. I think it was 200, I think I said.
Okay.
And he got 20. That I definitely remember. Okay. Oh, and this is something that I forgot to mention just because I was too distracted by the snooze noises coming from Flannery when we first arrived. Over her, where's a good spot for it to be? Yeah. Right down here, right by the traditional arcade games, you see a cabinet where it has a sheet kind of draped over it. You can see that it's currently not working and a panel's open like someone's been working on it. But you can't see what it is, but every so often you see the screen flicker like it's trying to turn on. And you'll probably be seeing that as you're heading out.
Speaking of loops, Toucan Sam and Fruit Loops were founded in 1963. It was created by
I'm gonna
Manuel
smack Chadwick
Ortega.
upside the back of the head.
It was voiced by Mel Blanc.
You just spout random trivia when you're hungry.
I'm smart when I'm hungry. That's out of character. That's
just trivia.
To trivia.
I know
Chadwick wipes the floor with Noah. Noah's like, "What the hell? You just kicked my ass."
I'm hungry.
I'd like to smack Chadwick upside the head.
I'd like to grab her hand when she tries to smack my head.
If we're doing this, roll me an attack roll versus a dex roll. So
Chadwick has entered Ultra Instinct.
I'm hoping. I want Flannery to roll first.
You said attack roll?
Yeah, just a d20 plus strength. So click the strength on your character sheet.
Oh my god, he's done it! He's unlocked Ultra Instinct!
Well, no, you just... Basically, Kalen, you're going in for the, just whap him upside the head. And Chadwick, he sees the... you see the wind up for her swing, and you're barely able to get out of the way. It's just kind of you feel a little bit of a breeze going right past your ear. Or maybe not because you're wearing a beanie. I'm not sure how far down that's going.
It's covering half of his ear.
Okay, so your earlobe feels it.
Yeah, I'm like, whoa!
Also, Flannery, I just want to let you know, having the separate window for your character sheet does not have a pop-up on screen, so...
Sounds good to me.
Checking that on. Yep. Anyways, if there's nothing really else here, let's go take a shortcut.
Is this the black market?
No. This is a shortcut.
Why do I feel like we're going somewhere illegal? Not that
Why
I
are
mind.
you complaining? Why are you-
Not that I mind.
Why
It's
are you
just
complaining?
I'm pretty sure my parole officer. I'm kidding. I'm not going to say that.
Did
In response to the why are you complaining, she's just gonna look silent and just keep moving ahead.
no, I don't think anyone said that unless it was Chadwick. Did anyone
I think
say
that was
that
more
or
or less a
what?
joke.
Okay,
I thought it was a
Okay.
joke, but
that's what I thought too. Okay, as you enter this little back alleyway behind a bunch of shops, you see you got the couple dumpsters back here, just random like boxes, like cardboard boxes. I know they look like wooden crates. I think you have maybe a couple pallets like lying around here and here, like stacks of them. This is just the behind a bunch of shops is where everyone just kind of puts their garbage in for collection. So it's not nearly as illegal as you think.
Or is it?
I mean, if back alleys were illegal, we wouldn't have any.
I mean, do you really think America was founded upon people following the law? It was built upon high treason. Anyhow,
Well, no, it was built upon deciding we wanted the Boston Harbor to taste like tea.
because of high treason. Well, in that case, high treason, but still.
Beat
anyhow.
you to it. Any hoozles. So you're walking, you're just heading down. Jeremy's like, oh yeah, no, it's this way. It's real quick. And I just need to roll so quick. Just for Chadwick, my boy.
Oh shit!
As you're walking, you notice a piece of paper on the ground. Not that way. You're not
Oh.
that far. You're like here. You notice a piece of paper like on the ground right by your foot with some sort of writing. It seems familiar to you.
Let's pick it up.
You pick it up. You look at it. Do you?
Mm-hmm.
Like, see what it's Korean.
Ah,
Are you
let's
sure it's
read
not
this.
Canadian?
Hello, A. Maple
I'm-
syrup.
No. This is something that you never specified, but Chadwick's fascination with Korean, is it only going to the point where he's listening, he's not actually reading and trying to learn it on his own time?
He would try to look. He would probably know some of the words because he tried to like figure out the lyrics and like looking that up.
Right, but would he know the romanized version of the like what the words are, or would he know it in the native Korean?
As far as Hangul goes, it's actually a very, very much phonetic sound. Like the way that your mouth moves is basically the way that stuff's supposed to be written. So I'm sure he'd be able to figure it out
if
from
he
looking.
was, I'm asking specifically because I know for a lot of foreign songs, if you're looking up the lyrics, you'll be finding a combination of either the like actual
Not
lyrics,
romanized.
not romanized. Okay, so in that case, I would like you to roll me I'm going to say an intelligence, but with disadvantage because you are not fluent. 14. Okay.
The hungrier, the better.
I'm going to just...
I'm starving. I can read a language I barely know.
you got lucky here because something that's too terribly difficult. I'm going to be sending you this in a DM real quick.
Send nudes. Huh. It seems kind of weird to write on a piece of paper.
You flip it over. It just says, "Please." Well, they asked nicely.
Oh shit. Guys, I'll be right back.
Got the male nudes.
Yeah. I call for a pigeon. Oh, little birdie, take it to you know what to do with this.
The pigeon just poops on your head.
Good boy. Godspeed, pigeon. Godspeed.
Ye old nudes.
Ye old nudes.
You see the paper and the nudes just fall to the ground in front of you.
The pigeon starts flying away, gets caught in a plane. No!
God, the world does not need to have Chadwick's nudes in it.
Okay, so
The pigeon was wearing a cape.
I'm not sure if I said you that because I'm not sure if you're reading that aloud or not, but
The
translating.
silver tongues
Blank.
will blank. Blank! Hole at blank. Hour of. Just pocket it.
Meanwhile, anyone else looking at Chadwick's find, trying to see what it is, or you assume it's just a gum wrapper he thought had a funny comic on it?
I mean, probably like he picked up something, and if he's muttering it, I'm like, "What the heck are you reading?"
Kalen would take notice. As far as that goes, what would I be able to see about it from where I'm at? Assume the
I'm sorry.
distance.
From there, you can see it's got some form of squiggles and circles on it. You don't know Korean.
Oh, I most certainly don't, but still. The most she would be able to say.
Circles on it.
The most she'd be able to say is hello. And that's about it.
I'm perfectly honest with you. I don't think she could even say that.
I mean, I can say hello too. Hello. Weird flex, but okay.
Annyeonghaseyo is pretty basic.
Yeah, see him muttering it, I probably would have looked at him like, "What you got there?"
I don't know. It's got Korean on it.
Why the heck is Korean out here? Oh, people are Korean out here.
I don't know.
Hearing that, I'd look around. Are there any Korean shops nearby?
Are there any Koreans nearby?
I mean, you have this guy here.
Aha!
I mean, you don't know.
Down the box.
Anyways, Korean shops, not really. It's from the back. You're in the back alley. You don't really see what the shops particularly are. There could be. It could be. There's a.
Are there any boxes with Hangul written on it?
No, there are no bugles around.
In that case, Kaylin doesn't care enough. She'll keep going.
Okay, well, as I'm going to say pretty simultaneously as you finish reading that and explain what it says, you're going to be, since I'm assuming you're kind of walking a little bit, as you're doing that, you weren't just at a dead stop. You'll start to overhear a conversation over here. Saying, you'll see the man with the green circle around him saying, "So, you lost the note. You don't have the note memorized, you lost it, and now you don't have any instructions as what to do." And then there's a pause. You can assume there's some conversation going on there, maybe a little quiet. No, it's fine. It's fine. It's not like you needed that note for anything. God. So, if they find it, you're in luck. But if they don't, And then you just hear him speak in Korean. Chadwick would recognize, hence why I am pointing that out specifically.
What are these weeps saying?
Roll me intelligence.
Dude, your special ears here.
Okay,
I'm fucking starving! Holy shit! Unless it's with disadvantage.
Yeah, this was with disadvantage once again because
Damn it.
you know pop song lyrics. Not very useful outside of pop concerts.
Caramel dancing.
It's
German,
Finnish, by the way.
Oh, I thought it was German.
It's Finnish.
Oh, then
it's a joke.
Anyways, so what you're able to hear is essentially you're hearing the same thing that was saying. In case you can't understand. In case understand note. The silver tongues blank will blank hole at blank hour of blank. You're able to surmise that you found the note that he's looking for over here.
Cool.
So why is this guy speaking in Moonspeak really loudly?
What's he saying? Jeremy, what's he saying?
Pretty much whatever the notes and this note's important.
Well, should we
Wait, you
give it
understand
to
Korean?
him? Should we give it to him then?
Hold up. Here, Chadwick, hand me the note real quick.
No.
Just trust me on this, okay?
Why? You wouldn't tell me your name.
Chadwick, we should just give it to him.
But
No.
what if he's a bad guy?
Hold on. I've got a plan.
Bad guy here. What?
Just okay, Chadwick. If you don't give it to me, hand it to Noah then. Well,
Deal.
Why am I part of this?
Well,
here you go, Noah.
Kaylin, you still there?
I am.
It sounds like you cut out for me.
With that, I'm gonna start making my way forward. Everyone, stay right here for just 1 second. Chadwick.
Hi.
Actually, you might be useful. Keep an ear out in case he starts speaking in Korean. Noah.
Okay.
No matter what, if he starts making a move, go back the other way. You're going to be the one who's got our leverage. Chadwick?
I feel like all of this is...
Chadwick, anything that gets said, tell to Jeremy this way, and Noah this way. We have multiple people hearing and remembering, okay? Just anything said in Korean.
I feel like the secrecy is very unnecessary.
It's just a note, Kaylin.
You don't know who it is, and you don't know how valuable that is. Who knows?
Chicago. It's a safe place here, man.
We might be able to get something out of this.
If we give it, we might get money.
Or we could possibly could possibly end up getting in some serious trouble if he ends up trying to get it from us, and it's not something we were supposed to have.
Yeah, or they could give us pizza.
You're very much jumping conclusions.
What? What's wrong with pizza?
With that, I'm going to just start moving forward.
With that, he'll take notice and just turn to look at you. I don't have a way to show that, but he'll look. It's like, yes, can I help you, miss?
Quick question for DM: Is his English broken, or is it just you're pausing a lot?
I'm pausing a lot. Well, once again, I'm just going to say this. Although my internet should be fine with regards to my mic being picked up and not dropping randomly. If I do cut out randomly,
I'm not
let me
saying
know.
I'm not saying cut out. I'm saying is his English broken, or is he just
No,
okay? So he's
no.
just the one witch
He's just
girl
taking a
from
pause.
he's the witch girl from Goblin Slayer. Got it.
Well, he was taking a pause to address you because he was in the middle of conversation. So.
Well, I noticed he
And you
did
see,
that a lot earlier too. So sorry. Go on.
And as you're walking forward, you see over here. I don't really have a good token for it. I didn't want to reuse assets. It was just a guy who looks to be kind of like who turned as soon as the person you're talking to now started talking with you. He turned around and started looking for the note. He's in a bit of like you can't really get a good look at him. He's stereotypical. Actually, you're just current fashion. The like sweatshirt, some brown pants sort of stuff.
Can you copy paste him so we have his brother Briar here?
No.
No. All right.
Like I said, I don't have a good token for this, but it's basically the tokens you use for the faceless goons.
Yeah. As far as that goes, so he's like right around here then for the goon.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, he's basically you see him looking in like around the dumpster areas, so like in here under this tarp sort of stuff.
So it sounds like the two of you are trying to find something. Anything that I could help with? With that, I'll just give a little smile and sort of the Monica pose.
He just looks at you still like unfazed by the fact that you're giving one a smile and two a Monica pose, as you so call it, and looks at you. Now I assume you haven't found any notes in the area with squiggles and circles on them.
Oh, you mean that there was this one, I don't know, kind of like a gum wrapper looking thing. I think it had a joke on it, but I couldn't really make out the words. Something about a meeting? That was about it.
With that, he just looks at you and is like, "Oh, yes, that's exactly what I was looking for."
Well, as far as that goes, I saw the wind end up picking up, and it started getting blown away in a different direction. But as far as that goes, I mean, I could show you where it's at. Probably, unless it got blown away some more.
Well, if that's really what's going on, he'll raise his hand and snap his fingers, and then you'll hear him shout out in Korean, something you can't understand because it's in Korean, and I don't speak Korean, so I'm not going to try and
Don't worry.
muddle my way through it.
About how long is it? About how many seconds do you think it would take, give or take?
It's quick sentence, like maybe 2-3 seconds tops.
You should probably call your friends off now before I end up. I could choose not to give you the information at all.
Oh.
Did I understand what he said at all in Korean?
Well, you see him looking around just a little bit before he looks back at you, Galen, and he said, and I'll get back to you in a minute, Cole.
I'm going to actually look off in this direction, just like quick glance and then immediately back towards him.
Ping the direction, please.
Sorry. I'm used to tabletop where our things are able to. Like, I'm just gonna look off that way.
Okay. You don't see anything that way.
Oh, I'm not looking. I'm trying to do just like sort of a quick glance that once I see him do his yelling after I end up making my little comment towards him.
And with that, where were we? Sorry, I'm drinking a lot of water because it's getting very warm here in Japan. You might also want to tell your friends that it'd be easier if you just give me the note.
Well, I mean, if you're wanting the note, it shouldn't be too hard for you to find. I did see it not too long before I walked over to you. I just happened to see it get blown away around the time that you ended up being on that phone call of yours. So, it
blown
probably
away into the blonde one's pocket.
With that, Kaylin's gonna just look to you confused. The blonde one doesn't have anything. If you don't believe me, I could call him over and you can check him if you want, but
no, that won't be necessary. And as soon as he finishes with that, he snaps again, and I'm gonna go over to well, first let me go back. I did promise Cole. First, Chadwick, you understood a little bit. You said you heard him say something along the lines of anyone else.
I think he's talking about us.
It sounded more like a question, but he didn't speak. What's your passive perception?
That's a great question.
Fantastic. I think it's just a 10 because it's just 10 plus the modifier.
10 plus mod.
Don't forget the instructions I gave. I foresaw all of this, says Kaylin, silently in her head.
Oh, what were the instructions?
I'm so
hungry.
Something about Fruit Loops, right?
Right. Oh, wonder if he's gonna give us pizza. I got this. He's going to emerge.
Negotiation. The note for
Annyeonghaseyo.
Noah, don't let me down.
Annyeonghaseyo, bud.
Is Chadwick actually doing that?
Yes.
Okay.
Kaylin's gonna facepalm as he says Annyeonghaseyo.
Then you see Jeremy run up like, Chadwick, what? Okay.
Jeremy, what are you doing here, bud?
Hello.
Kaylin's gonna facepalm again as soon as Jeremy runs up.
What are you doing here, bud?
Chadwick, you're supposed to wait back there until... Then he looks at the guy in the black suit. And he's like, hello?
Hi, bud. You're looking for, like, a note?
Chadwick, let's play a quick game.
Call me Chad, by the way.
Look, how about this? You go run actually, Chadwick, you stay here. Jeremy, I need you to run and get back to your brother, okay? Now. She's just going to give him a quick look.
Whose brother?
Jeremy.
Jeremy never said anything about his family other than...
Exactly. That should be a hint.
I'm making sure. And
I don't know anything about Jeremy either, beyond what Kaylin knows.
At this point, I'm going to catch us back up, and he's like, yes, the blonde one. But I did hear about 4 of you, so... And then he snaps. And... Now let me switch over.
I have a name.
Behind you you hear a loud, well, it's not a loud thud, but it's more like a, someone landing behind you.
I knew we should have taken the long way to the diner. Is that
Wait
a
a minute,
fucking
what the-
monkey?
No, that is not a monkey.
I was about to say, I'm like, what the hell?
Kalen's gonna facepalm for a third time, and this is why I wanted you guys to run.
And the guy behind the tarp comes up, running at you and you see, and I'm going to say this for simplicity's sake, you both see what appears to be a 3-foot-tall, scaly, lizard-type person with razor-sharp teeth, talons on each foot, 3 talons, 3 razor-sharp toes, and...
For the sake of the players, it's a kobold, yeah?
It's a kobold, but you also recognize it as the same description that Dr. Reginald Lancelot gave for a snipe.
Hey guys, I found the snipe.
We're gonna get an A on that project.
As soon as the thing starts running at me, I'm gonna try and... How fast is it moving as it runs?
It was right under there.
In that case, I'm just gonna...
I'm pretty sure you got surprised.
With that.
And
I mean, the moment he started talking about others telling him she'd already be on lookout, but sure.
Well, I mean, and then you also see this one pop out.
Out of where? He just spawned out of nothing!
Behind there. He ran out.
Jake, am I allowed to do something?
And
No, just sit there and take it.
okay, what would you like to do?
With the immersions of this thing, I'm like, okay, nope. Sir, I have your note. Just take it. I, for one, thought this was a dumb idea.
Well, let me just move back to the right layer because GM layer tried to move this boy. You'll walk over, and I'm just doing this for simplicity's sake.
Can we
Basically,
take
they're
a
making
picture
sure they
of one of
keep
your snipes? I'm just gonna do it anyway.
But
Take a
first,
selfie
let's
with
take a
snipe.
selfie.
Oh, that's a good idea. This is going great on
No,
my
I don't.
Snapchat story.
I personally think you wouldn't upon seeing several giant lizard people wielding knives.
Well, not a selfie.
Oh, they have a knife. I mean, Caitlin's gonna try and disarm the one that's closest to her as it's running
I
towards
want
her.
to take a picture.
You're making this worse.
Okay.
Who, me or Kaylin?
Now,
It was already
Dumb.
charging at me. It was already
Okay.
charging at me.
now, okay. I'm just thinking of how this should go. Because, are you sure?
I'm just trying to disarm it. I'm not trying to attack it.
Okay. In that
That's
case,
when Kaylin was mobbed by 4 snipes.
She gets
roll
molded better
me.
get fucking A's.
God, what would disarm be? I'm gonna do a quick look and see.
Personally,
'Cause
I
I
feel
know
like
that-
it'd be a dexterity or sleight of hand.
Well, it'd also be a strength contest. I'm thinking about it, but I'm just
Makes
gonna do
sense.
a quick. I have the PHB DM's guide and everything on digital, so I'm just gonna look it up in Control F.
Hey, Cole, I need you to confirm something for me. You think if, like, Chadwick and, I forget this guy's name, switch beanies, Chadwick think it's a perfect disguise?
Oh, Jeremy.
That's a good question.
Jerry.
I don't know.
If we just switch beanies.
How
You'll
hungry
never
is
know.
Chadwick?
Make attack.
He's pretty damn hungry.
He'd understand it's a bad idea then.
However, that is a pretty nice beanie.
That is a nice beanie.
I'm not seeing anything with regards to disarming other than special feats, and that's for fighters. So
I think it's still might watch some type of contest roll.
yeah, I'm gonna say. Give me an acrobatics because he's currently rushing you, so you're gonna have to dodge and try at the same time. Okay, so a 19 verse. All right, well that ain't Chief. So you successfully knock the knife out of his hand, and I'm going to want a dexterity check to see if you can actually manage to grab it as it's flying out of his hand. No, you don't.
That's fine. As long as I disarmed him, that's really all I cared about.
So I'm just going to draw a small. No, I should probably do here. Knife over here. It just flew a couple feet away. And I'm going to say you're probably right about there.
And that's supposed to be an axe, but it looks like a broken sword.
I can see that, yeah.
Yeah, it's a dagger, so. And seeing this, black hair, black suit guy just looks at you, shakes his head.
Hey,
pulls out a fucking gun.
I will throw the coal at him.
You fucking... I'm... Kaylin, fucking stop.
Look, I didn't...
Why can't you move out the way?
Look, I didn't warn you guys because I knew this, but she's just shy of being Ashley.
She'd be shy getting shot.
She actually throwing
not
a
Ashley.
fucking snipe at him.
Sorry, not Ashley. Sorry, she's just shy of being Noelle. She's a Dexpect Noelle, basically.
Alright, so are you actually going to attempt and lob a snipe?
She's going to at the very least try and use it as a shield. Even if that means just getting behind it. She just does not want to be in its path.
I've been doing this all out of initiative order reason. And that's because this is a little more freeform. And
that's fine. If you want to go into an initiative, that's fine.
No, disarming him, that was your quote-unquote action. This is essentially a free round. And now that he has his gun out and pointed right at you...
Whoa, let's just calm down there!
Oh, as I move Chadwick out the way.
Looks... Noah, do you hand him the note?
Okay. This escalated way too quickly.
Agreement.
I, for one... Like, honestly, this would never happened. We just found a note, and I don't know what it says. This only happened if none of us knew what Korean was, but it's obvious someone knows it.
I don't know who that guy is.
I just handed a note back to him.
Jeremy.
I just handed a note back to him. Here's your note. See, simple like that.
Thank you.
Problem solved. No one needs to get shot.
Pockets the note, and Kaylin, you're shot.
I said no one, but okay, that's her.
Kaylin gets shot, and for how much?
Where was I shot?
That depending on what I roll, I'll let you know.
Shot through the heart.
Yeah, shot through the heart. You are down.
And you're literally to blame.
Yeah, just put yourself at 0.
Jesus Christ.
You're down. And now I'm gonna say, seeing your friend get just murked, I think it's probably initiative time.
I can't wait for another fucking 0.
How did the party get wiped in session 2?
I blame Flannery. Just roll initiative.
Roll initiative. Click the initiative.
Fucking murked! Where's initiative on this damn thing?
Fucking dead. Oh, god damn.
Hit your token.
Oh, god damn it!
Highlight your token next time. I'll add you to the...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, if you highlight it and then roll initiative, you instantly be added in. So.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Oh.
Let's see.
Oh, I closed out my character page. Shit.
Noah had a 9. Or not Noah, that's Chadwick. And then...
I thought when you rolled that 21, it was for, The guy with the gun. I'm like, well, someone else is getting shot.
I know, right? I'm like, so long, soldier. I'm like, it's been an honor, play. It's been an honor, player. He just fucking books it.
Arigato.
Domo arigato, motherfuckers.
Okay, that's pretty good.
How about he gets like, what the fuck?
Why? Why?
Why? Why? I just wanted lunch.
Dinner.
I don't know what it is anymore. We're like,
Get it in hell.
it was about to be the Last Supper at this fucking rate.
The kobolds did pretty bad.
Oh, joy.
Oh, thank God.
I was literally just defending myself against a charging kobold.
You made this way worse than it needed to be.
This bitch just got shot. Wait, can I awaken my persona now? Because now would be a great fucking time.
Pulls off beanie. That's how you unlock it.
Exactly.
Okay. It's a good thing I know everyone's health, so I can tell you how dead you are.
Kaylin just got fucking murked.
Yeah.
Alright,
How are we
so
gonna explain this to Joseph Joestars? To Joe Stars?
he's over here. And hey, Jeremy.
This is the part I
like
didn't.
you and all,
I didn't.
but-
see.
This is
Okay.
the part where
Okay.
I say I don't wanna. I'm stronger than I've been before.
Sad Naruto music
Okay.
starts playing.
He also gets shot straight through the heart. And then he looks to Chadwick.
Whoa, whoa, buddy. Let's not
That's
get.
a hit.
What the fuck?
Let me
Am I
just.
alive?
What's your health?
My health? That is a great question. 11.
That's lower than 12.
Yeah, I was really
listen.
enjoying this character. I'm not gonna lie.
I am very much sorry.
Yo, can we re-zero this shit in like?
I don't know. I don't know if that's worse or
And
not.
then-
I swear.
How many turns does this man get?
He presses like
This
triple
is one
multi-attack.
turn.
How does he get triple attacked?
We'll take those two because Caitlin's out of order.
I'm not
Oh, you're
explaining.
next,
That-
buddy.
no, that-
You're next, buddy.
Kalen didn't count. That was out of turn.
Regardless, you're next, buddy.
He looks
Yeah.
at Noah. He looks at Noah and is like, "You are the most amenable, and that's why I'm killing you last."
I didn't do anything.
I said Noah, not Chadwick. Chadwick,
Oh.
you did plenty. You did plenty enough. That's a nat 20.
Why?
Noah's
Why?
extra.
Noah, you're dead.
But this-
And-
Execute.
Why'd you have to crit? If it was a regular attack, I could have probably lived.
anyways,
This was why I wanted you guys to run if something went
You
sideways.
never see it coming.
This is all your goddamn fault, and you.
now,
She told Jeremy and Noah to run.
guys, it's not done yet. Okay?
What,
You
Morgan?
never see it coming.
You see,
What, are you gonna turn us into snipes?
No. As you're
Pull
all
up
laying,
Sadness and Sorrow.
laying there, bullet hole wound in the chest, bleeding out. You hear the, as you know them, snipes, and I'm going to keep calling them that until you ever learn what they are, if ever. I'm not sure yet. That's up to me, and I'm not sure.
Well,
get together.
There are personas.
Get together. And in the blood loss induced haze as you're laying there, you hear him say, in English this time, make sure you dispose of them before you head to the hideout. And he pulls out the note. The silver's tongue, gaping maw, will swallow you whole at the witching hour.
damn it.
And with that, you see him walk this way before just disappearing in a poof.
As he disappears, Kaelin's gonna say, I regret Nothing.
And Chadwick says, "Bitch,
And
you what?"
ba- basically, from now, you feel yourselves being moved just out of the immediate alleyway. You're not really conscious enough to have more thoughts than, well, now I'm dying. And
To make me feel better, can two people be carrying Chadwick because he's the big boy?
Yes.
Thank you.
Thick boy.
And then basically they go over here, just starting to pick up stuff that they have left in the corners. One of them goes to get his knife back because Kayla decided to fucking
I
disarm
have
him.
one regret, and that's never trying those ribs.
I regret talking to these people.
You know, that's a pretty damn good regret.
That's why she wanted you and Jeremy to run, because she knew Chadwick
Stop talking
wasn't.
flattery.
Flattery. Actions have consequences.
Oh yeah, no, I know. I kind of
Join
figured
us
Kalen
next
was
week
gonna
for
die.
Dark Out Season 2.
And as you're laying there, suddenly everything just seems to stop. Just full on stop. You don't hear anything like noise. It's almost like, birds were chirping and then all of a sudden nothing.
Curse
No
you
cars
being
moving,
X.
no wind blowing, nothing. And suddenly, right in front of you, individually, in front of you, a man appears. A man, you can't see his face. He is in a trench coat with a bit of a wide-brimmed hat, keeping his face obscured. And he speaks with you. It appears you've met with a terrible fate. Isn't that right? Kaylin, Noah, Chadwick, and Jeremy. And with that,
I'm not interested in waking up in a fantasy world.
he approaches. Now, it'd be a shame for you all to perish both so young and with the unfulfilled dreams you all have been aspiring for. Isn't that right? Chadwick, I know you want to be a Korean dancer.
Don't tell my dad.
That's the least of your worries right now, son.
Yes, well, I mean, I'm dead, so he can't exactly punish me.
Noah, I know you wanted to find your mother after the incident. Kaylin.
Yep.
Oh, Kaylin, I could go for hours talking about what you'd like. But let's just say that acting rashly isn't going to be isn't going to be very helpful in that pursuit. And Jeremy, well, I'm sure that now your parents would be upset but proud. But that's not how you want it to end, I know. And then you see his face is covered in shadows, and he looks at you and looks each of you in the eye. Think of this as more of like a one-on-one. He's kind of like looking at you, even though there's only one of him on the map here. There's like one looking at Noah, one looking at Chadwick, one looking at Jeremy, one looking at Kaylin. As if this was an individual one-on-one conversation. Now, I'm prepared to make a deal with you. I will give you back your life. And in return, all I'm asking for is your assistance in preventing a calamity that the world has not seen in eons.
How long's an eon?
Chadwick, I'm going to be perfectly honest, I don't think Chadwick has enough energy to hide. We're stupid.
No time for stupidity. Got it.
You're dying, is what I'm
Oh
saying.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Remember that.
Remember.
Now,
Almost forgot.
yeah. And I will give you the tool needed to assist. But I will be calling upon your services. Seems to be a fair trade. Your life is yours, but your assistance is mine when it's needed. Do you accept? And he reaches out a hand, as if to seal a deal. I'm going to go in order. Kaylin?
This is exploitative, she says as she reaches out.
Takes the hand and shakes it. Noah?
Yeah, that seems fair. Takes it.
Takes it. Chadwick?
Yeah. Just shakes.
Shakes the hand. And Jeremy?
Fuck no.
I'm out! No, he nods and shakes his hand. And from there, you just see a smile. I thought as much. Now, begin anew. And just a flash of light appear, just blinds you, and you feel almost like you feel kind of warm, like the life that had been drained from you from the bullet is coming back in. You no longer feel the searing pain of a bullet wound, or you don't hear the ringing of, ringing in your ears from blood loss. You just feel like you're coming back to normal. And with that, I'm gonna need a short, maybe 5-minute break. I know it's only been an hour, but this one we're going a little shorter today. So I'm gonna need everyone, please do me a favor and just close your character sheets, just because I don't want to have to be fighting you guys for that. Okay?
So I just hit X on my little tab there and just
Yep, just hit X. I'll let you know when you can open.
Okay.
Jeremy, I know you want to be the Hokage.
Then the flashback, then the swing flashback starts.
I too know loneliness. Cue swing.
I kind of wish he didn't crit, so I would be like, I lived, and then get shot again. But I lived
I
one.
know, right? Be like, I lived! So the knife just like rips your head off. Damn it!
Galen,
Theoretically, I could have.
I'm going to say this. I know this isn't going to be the case, but Kaylin doesn't realize it. Kaylin's thinking, now since I'm a minor, maybe I can get out of this contract.
You're dealing with a supernatural entity, and you think you can get out of your contract. Let me double check.
My uncle's a lawyer! A supernatural one.
I was waiting for the plot twist that this was an isekai RP.
I was too! I was like, oh my fucking god, it's an isekai! I'm like... Trapped in another dimension with my science group project. Like, oh god damn it.
No, I wouldn't do that to you guys. And this is perfect. This is fine because, honestly, Flannery, I have to applaud you. That is exactly what I was hoping would happen. I had contingencies in case that didn't, but that was what I was hoping would happen. Stupidity and attempt at street smarts would get you killed.
What if I just didn't pick up the note?
Well, Cole, I had contingencies.
He just shoots you anyways. Watch next note. Chadwick gets shot immediately. What the fuck?
There's a sniper on a ridge.
But yeah, Jake. I mean, like this was entirely the reason why like Kalen went into this knowing that something bad was likely going to happen, but was going to try and leverage as much as possible. Then
I fucking hate you.
I'm sorry, Saji. But
We all literally just died. You know what? It's Jeremy's fault. He made us go down this alley in the first place.
Well, no. Oh, it's not his fault. And for having a shortcut that he theoretically done multiple times, it's Galen's fault for being like, "Oh, let me get something out of this note."
in all honesty, she was thinking she
Proceeded
might be able to
continue
get like
doing
a.
dumb shit.
She was honestly thinking she might be able to just get like $100 or something. That was about it.
Chadwick sends a text to the guy. I lived, bitch.
Oh, let me come back and finish the job.
Oh shit! I knew I shouldn't have attached my location.
But yeah, no. After this, even though like I wasn't joking when I said Kaylin will say I regret nothing, but in all honesty, this is actually going to end up having a bit of an impact there. For a second, though, I thought you were going to do some. I wasn't expecting outcome. I was expecting something more along the lines of just like I don't know, an apparition of someone we lost or something like that.
I expect to get shot.
Who the fuck would?
I mean, Kaylin saw it as a possibility. That's why she wanted Chadwick for potential muscle, and then wanted Noah and Jeremy to run if it came to it.
All right.
Don't
See,
ever
I'm
talk
not
to me
gonna
ever
lie.
again.
Not gonna lie, me personally legit forgot the plan. that really wasn't me acting. That was me legit forgetting what the plan was.
That's fine. Kaylin had no problem using Chadwick as a meat shield so she could get away.
Oh, that clearly fucking worked.
Well,
We're
yeah.
just going to bite the dust.
Okay.
So even if she hadn't disarmed the guy, disarmed the kobold, she was still going to end up getting shot, wasn't she?
Oh yeah, the second you guys revealed yourself, you were dead. Anyways, we're coming back.
Right.
Now, you hear, as your light fades, you hear just a faint voice of a man. You can't really tell any details of this by the voice. Just, it's almost as if you're like hearing it in your own voice, but with a bit of a distortion in it. And it's like, now, I've given you the tools. See if you can make use of them and help protect this town. And he's gone. And you wake up on the blacktop.
Kaylin's going to put a hand to her head as she just mumbles.
Which hand?
You know what? I'm going to say her left hand.
What's her dominant hand?
Left.
You do that. And
I don't have my left hand anymore, do I?
you do. But you notice something.
Oh,
There's a
I'm
bit of a
outcomed.
There's a weird glow. Do you take your hand from your head and look at it?
I'm going to take a look at my command seals.
It's not a command seal. In your hand, you see what appears to be just it's in the shape of a knife, oddly enough, but it looks like it's just made of pure like orange colored energy. You guys know about Yu Yu Hakusho Kuwabara's spirit sword?
Yeah.
Spirit sword.
Basically, that's the
Yeah.
energy it's made of, but it's in the shape of a knife.
Cool. As far as that goes, is it on my palm or on the back of my hand?
It is in your hand. Like it's one of those things that are more or less, like it.
Oh, cool! I have a knife saber.
It came out. It fell like, but once you looked, you kind of have your hand a little closed, almost instinctively. you're looking at it. Like, you're holding it, and you feel, like, the grip of the handle, like, it's actually there.
Got
if you were
it.
to try and squeeze your hand. But
I
you can
haven't-
see through it. It looks orange, and you can only tell it vaguely has the shape of...
Knife
And
light
I'm
acquired.
once again, just doing the counterclockwise. Noah, same thing. You wake up, voice disappear, man disappears, saying the same little spiel that he... Everyone had the same spiel from him, so... What to do, Noah? You are awake and alive, as far as you can tell.
I'm assuming I was like laying on like my stomach. I'll just gotta push myself up, shake my head a bit, and feel the place I got shot.
What's your dominant hand?
He's also left.
Lefty? Oh, that's weird. That's rare. And you feel it, and as you're feeling it, you notice your hands also weird kind of glow. And in your hand you see what appears to be a slingshot of sorts. Once again, made of the same orange spirit energy sort of deal. Chadwick? Oh, did
Well,
I die? Okay,
no.
I wasn't sure if I died because
I
it was
had to think for a
super
second.
quiet.
He's gonna stand up and brush himself off.
What's your dominant hand?
His right.
Right. Well, as you're doing that, you notice that you kind of like bonked yourself with something.
Ow!
And you look in your right hand and you're holding a glowing tennis racket made of energy.
Is this a tennis racket?
Yep. And you
Caleb?
guys remember how I asked you what you guys... What
No,
your
I know.
characters
I know
think?
it.
I remember.
I remember.
This is in character.
Yep. I'm just making sure you guys knew.
What the?
All my questions had a reason.
Why do I have a tennis racket?
Caelan's just gonna look
And-
at the glowing tennis racket and just look at Chadwick. Turn off that racket. You're driving me crazy.
Yeah, and then you look
Hey,
at
you
each
got
other.
me killed. I don't want to hear it.
Jeremy's
That's
standing
fair.
up. Then Jeremy's standing up, and he's steadying himself on what looks to be a spear.
Oh, he's gonna be the first to die. He's the Lancer.
Well, no, you were the
Oh
first to die.
no!
Kaylin was the first to die.
Yeah, this time. But now he's a
And
Lancer.
I'm just gonna say, hearing you guys talking about anything,
Oh, the snipes.
the snipes turn around and like look shocked and pull out their knives. And now we're rolling a new initiative.
I lived, bitch.
Kaelin's gonna
Uh,
take a look at her knife. Based off
I
the
wanna
knife that
forget.
she had ended up disarming,
How
whose
do I
is bigger?
I'm just gonna clear initiative order, and we're gonna re-roll.
Oh, I just rolled.
Once again, click your token when you roll.
I did.
So I click it, open my
Damn.
sheet, and then
Click it, go to your sheet, hit initiative.
Damn it! I went from a 20 to a 6.
I get the exact same fucking roll.
I'll be nice, Cole.
Thank you.
I did.
Let's see. Initiative.
Man, y'all got a knife, a slingshot, a fucking spear. I got a fucking tennis racket.
I'm a slingshot. What are you talking about, man? You could beat someone up with a.
You can shoot somebody. You can at least shoot somebody. I have mine. Oh, I'm gonna go play a couple games. It's 45 love, motherfucker.
with a well, this is a slingshot. Anything is ammunition.
Initiative is just Dex, yeah?
There's a literal thing on your character sheet set called initiative. It's right by
Oh, I see it now.
Yeah, it's right next to armor class.
Yeah, I was looking at the skills. I'm like, what the hell?
And once again, next time, just click on your token before you hit the initiative, so that way you're added to the order automatically. I'll add you this time.
But my token is clicked. I'm looking at the red, green, blue circles too.
Yeah, you literally just need to like click the token and go to initiative, click it. I don't know. Anyways. Well, you are now in combat, and the kobold and the snipe boys really rolled terribly.
Again.
They're
Yep, and I'm just
shocked.
gonna do this just so that it's all right. Chadwick, you're up first, and play whatever battle music you feel is appropriate.
Let me get the right battle music. What's a good battle music? Someone tell me.
I mean, I'm pretty sure Yusei Run's already playing for us.
Prince of Ten is OST.
Tennis OS.
All right, let me pull that up real quick. Okay. Let's go. All right, I'm gonna attack this snipe.
Okay, move forward. You got to get in range first. So
Yeah.
now we're traditional D&D. Okay.
What?
Now it's traditional D&D rules. It's movement, attack, all sorts of stuff. You know.
All right. I'm gonna go for an attack with the tennis racket.
$15 love, motherfucker.
If I kill it, it's 15 love. Did I win?
Oh, fuck me. My attack's terrible.
Oh, hold on. Mic issue. Okay. 15 love, bitch.
Okay. Now I'm back. Like my computer just had a stroke. My mic isn't. Okay, so yes, that's a. Just click the Spirit Tennis Racket name, and it will roll damage automatically. 4, and I didn't see. I'm just marking this down. More dabblage to 4. So yeah, he's looking pretty bad off. You swing your tennis racket just right down, hitting him square on the dome. And you hear a loud crack as he reels back in pain, grabbing his head.
Did his head go through
15
the?
love, bitch.
Did his head
bleeding pretty badly?
Did his head go through the fibers, just like breaking the fibers comedically before?
No, no. Chadwick hit him with the exterior rim of the racket. Just a loud, sickening crack. But he's still up. And I'm assuming you're not going to leave range and take attacks. No. Okay. So, that's your turn done. Jeremy, my boy. He's like, all right. Not how I expected today to go. And he runs in his spear. Ready to strike. That's crit.
Just hits with like a Ken from like Persona 3.
And what the damage? Okay, he is super dead. That is like damn near max. You just see him, Chadwick. You see Jeremy just charge in with his spear and just skewer the kobold straight through the heart. It goes right through. You see this blood dripping down, and it's pretty much pinned straight to the dumpster behind it.
Holy shit!
The kobold is struggling for just a little bit before it just goes limp.
Holy shit, that was badass!
And Jeremy then just quickly tries and yanks the spear out. Like, okay, I just killed something. Okay, this is fine. Okay. And now it's Noah's turn.
Well, what would you say the range of a slingshot is?
I believe. Oh, did I not put that in there
A
automatically?
spirit
I don't know where to
slingshot.
look.
Let me double check because I was putting this all in pretty much on the fly. Yeah, your range for a slingshot, if you click by the spirit slingshot thing, it will say
Okay.
under attack, you'll say range, which is 30 for regular, disadvantage for at 120 feet. So
Okay.
you got range.
All right, guys. I'm letting you know right now. I have a negative to hit, so it's gonna be a miracle.
Which one you aiming for?
That one.
Okay, with that, because you have, I'm just taking a look. It's more of
I was planning on moving to get like.
if you can move to get a line of sight on them. It's just because right now you'd be having to shoot through both of them.
Can I
And you
climb
can
up a
actually hit.
box?
Let's see. From you were here,
Yeah.
5, 10. Yeah. You can climb on a box.
And would I
That'll
be
take-
able to?
You'll be up there. That's your entire movement. So now you should be able to, rain spirit hell.
All right. Well, we'll see if I hit. So I just click on the thing.
Yep,
That one hit Chadwick.
that does not hit.
Yep.
You're too concerned with the wobbly of the box that you're standing on and the fact that Chadwick's right in front of you, and you're afraid that he's gonna hit it, your pellet back with his tennis racket and hit you right in the eye.
I wonder if
So
later on I could be able to use strength instead, or is that just a no for like slingshots?
we'll talk about this later.
Okay.
And with that, Kaylin, you're up.
I'm gonna see that there's no way for me to get to the one over here. Actually, would I be able to end up hypothetically? Would I be able to go here, slide past there?
No, because you could.
Oh, that would
But
attack of opportunity. Yeah.
yep,
Uh,
and I'm also not sure as how I'm treating dead bodies because it doesn't make sense from the. I think it'd just be rough terrain. So moving into it would be like, okay, 5, 15, and then.
in that case, in that case, I'll just step here
Okay.
and hold on. This is confirmed to be the one whose knife I had ended up removing, right?
Which one?
The one in front of me.
Well, technically both of them are, but the one to the right is the one who was disarmed but has since collected his knife.
Okay, in that case, I'm gonna end up stepping forward and stepping right in front of him, and I'm gonna just swing my knife right into his jugular.
All right, roll and see if you hit.
Kalen, don't fail me now.
I believe that is a hit. Let me just double check. Yep, that's a hit. You swing. Let's see if it strikes true. Now you click on the name on the rolling side,
Oh,
like
sorry.
in the chat. 5 damage.
I'm just gonna look at him and say, "Mine's bigger."
Yeah, it most definitely is as you slice right into his jugular vein and a spray of blood comes out. And he immediately just drops his weapon, tries to, keep his hand over his vein, and then he just falls to his knees and drops dead in the pool of his own blood that is ever growing larger.
How bloody is Kalen right now?
You got a good spray on you.
Permission to roll wisdom real quick.
Roll wisdom.
That would be. Kalen's eyes are extremely wide right now, and she's doing everything in her power to keep from screaming. And as far as that goes, you'd all be able to see that.
Yeah, I mean, you're literally killing for your first time, so yeah,
Actually, I'm gonna say
I've never
she's
felt such a rush.
yeah. As far as that goes, yeah. That's all she's gonna do. In fact, if
Just
she
about.
physically can drop the spirit knife, she will, even if it would just reappear later in her hand or whatever.
I will say it does. You let go and it starts falling, and as it does, it just kind of vanishes.
That works.
And now you are effectively disarmed.
That's fine. I understand that.
And now it's the kobolds' turns, and I'm going to go in order. Conked Boy. So, Conked Boy, he is looking pretty peeved at Chadwick. And so he's going to try and get some revenge for the noggin bonk he got.
No!
What is there? What's your AC?
11.
Okay, that just hits you then. Like, just. And... Okay, so he, as you're recovering from your swing and he's recovering from the pain, you see just hate appear in this snipe's eye and just lunges at you with his knife, and you attempt to dodge out of the way, or at least cover up your vital organs. And in doing so, he just absolutely slashes you right across the arm, and it leaves a long cut that's not that pretty to look at. You got a take 5 off your health.
5? Holy shit.
That's
He
almost
did
half.
That is
He did
almost
really-
half.
He did really good on his roll.
What the hell?
Like I said, he's really mad. And
Fuck, he's
Kaylin.
fucking brain damaged to shit.
Kaylin. If you had a nat 20 there, I would have considered something, but he probably would have been dead. But anyways, now Kaylin. This boy's not looking too happy that, his buddy was just killed, and he also sees you've been disarmed, so, you're prime target. However, he got blood in his eye and is swinging wildly and misses without fail. Like, you're just standing there, and he is just stabbing everywhere but you.
Yeah, if we do actually manage to go into the second round, she's just going to be a blue screen of death for her next round.
Speaking of second round, Chadwick.
Motherfucker is going to die. You do not stab the Chad.
Well, he slashed you.
I don't care. That doesn't hit, does it?
That doesn't hit.
What the fuck is his AC?
It's 12.
The hell?
Normal.
It's
No.
nothing special. Now, next then, because you missed, you took a baseball swing at him because you're pissed, and he just ducks out of the way and points and laughs. And then it's Jeremy's turn. He's gonna move here, and because he has a spear, and spears have reach. Spears have reach. They are reach weapons, right? Yeah, I think so.
I believe they are.
If they're not, they are for this sake, because honestly, that's kind of their main point. He's gonna try and stab this one because Kaylin's blue screen of deathing right now, and yeah, and that's a failure. So I'm just gonna move Kobold over there, so he's not in the way, and then he just looks like he's still visibly freaked out. He's trying to stab, but he's also thinking of the fact, I just killed something that was like vaguely humanish. And yeah, he's not doing for the turn. So Noah,
Alright, let's try this shit again with this motherfucker.
Go for it. Become the one-shot man.
No.
No. That's impressive. I'm sorry.
This is not this. Yeah, I'm starting to sense a pattern with me.
Why is Jeremy badass, but we fucking suck?
I mean, Kaylin had a moment.
Yeah.
I have a question. If I die again, does he like be like, you fucking idiot? Is he like,
Comes back, reses you again.
comes back, you fucking idiot?
Okay.
I'm standing by my she's blue screening for this one turn.
Okay.
I get the risks that are involved with that. I'm just thinking how the character would actually respond.
No.
If the blood didn't go straight on her, that would have been probably she wouldn't have been blue screened.
Yeah, but jugular.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
No, I get that. I get that. That's why
Once
I'm
again,
saying.
Yep. And this kobold here is going to move in, see that Kalen's currently blue screen of death, but also sees that Jeremy's right in between his buddy, and he's going to go in for an attack with advantage because, well, two reasons. One, pack tactics, and two, because, for simplicity's sake, advantage attacks with advantage require a, more than either 3 people on one target or 180 degrees of, or basically one person over on this side and then on the side. So basically, extreme flanking. Just wanted to cover that now. So, and that doesn't even need it, but let's see. There's a crit. There's no crit, so thank God. Jeremy, you are going to take... Okay.
I can't believe Jeremy's fucking dead.
No, as Jeremy lunges with his spear but misses the cold, then takes the advantage, takes that time to rush in and just get right up close and personal with him and slash right across his stomach. Nothing. And for that, he takes 4 damage.
With that,
And he winces in pain.
Kaylin will take notice and her eyes will start to narrow once again as she focuses back on the field.
Okay. And then other kobold. Okay, come on, Jeremy. You can live this. Okay. And taking advantage of the opening that his other snipe kobold buddy took, this one is also going to attack Jeremy, slash him right on the back of his arm for 3 damage, and he is pretty not great. Chadwick.
Alright. You son of a bitch! Hold on. Fucking spirit racket, damn it! This game is rigged! This game is fucking rigged!
Hey,
Going home.
I don't know what you're talking about. You got a 22.
Hey, do I get advantage because I'm fucking sad?
The sad advantage.
No, he's
No.
hungry. He's hungry. Therefore, he should get advantage.
No, that makes him smarter, not stronger. Anyway, well, Chadwick, I'm sorry, but that misses. You go in for another enraged swing, and you just whiff, right above his head. And you're thinking, man, it worked so much better when I swung vertically and not horizontally. Right, Jeremy, come on, you can live. You can live. I've been actually rolling really well with these physical dice, so let's see. Yeah, that's better. That's 50. And he's going for the one that is currently attacking in front of Kaylin. And that did max. That was 5. And he just, once again recovering, he just like bashes the kobold over the head with the shaft of the spear before just skewering him through the back, through the heart, and kobold once again just like wiggles a bit, trying to get up before just going limp. Noah, come on. It's your time to shine. That's a hit!
Okay, how do I roll damage?
Just click on the word Spirit Slingshot under the got.
Just hit it again?
Yeah, just no, in the chat, just click the words Spirit Slingshot
Oh.
and it will roll damage. It rolled with advantage because you had a nat 20 on your other roll, but you did
Don't
3 damage.
worry, don't worry, it's a -1 to damage too.
No, the -1's already been added in. So technically
Okay.
it did max. Because that would have been an 8 otherwise. But hey, that's fine because that was more than 1. So
Finish it off with a cool line like, sorry to snipe your snipe.
How do you want to do this?
I want to shoot it, and it just goes in his mouth. He chokes to death.
Okay, you just kind of like you're waiting for the perfect point. You just decide to become the sniper, waiting and waiting, waiting, and finally you see your opportunity. His mouth laugh at Chadwick, and you just release the spirit pellet, and it goes straight down his gullet and gets lodged there. And you see his red scales starting to turn blue in his face as he's trying to just like cough it up, and eventually he just starts crumpling over and just dies. And with that, we're out of initiative.
I was so helpful.
The moment that initiative's done, Kaylin's gonna see everything around her, and she's gonna just walk right over here and just puke right in there.
Okay, that's a storm, so that's perfectly reasonable. And Jeremy's just over here, just kind of like shaking and looking like, what the fuck, man? Also, looking for like anything that he can wrap his cuts with. Actually, that's a good point. In fact, Jeremy then takes out what appears to be a first aid kit, starts bandaging up his cuts, looking at Chadwick, saying, "Yeah, you need some."
Need what?
Like a roll. He's got a roll of gauze and a first aid kit right in front of him.
That would be nice.
And he's gonna do that. It's like
How'd you know I was injured?
How'd you know I'm Chadwick?
Yeah, look. Looks like being a Rocky Mountain Oyster Scout was good for something, right?
What? Aren't those like bull testicles?
He was a I was a Rocky Mountain Oyster Scout. You know, prepare for everything. And he does a little salute. You know, like the essentially the Urban Rangers salute from Ed and Eddie.
I'm bleeding out. Can you please hurry up?
No, he's doing it. No, he
Oh,
finished
okay.
that.
I'm bleeding out right now. You can do the thing later.
And
Well,
Noah, how are you doing up there on the hill?
I'm gonna get down, investigate these. Meanwhile, just glaring at Kaylin. But then look at these things.
Kaylin's gonna sheepishly look away from Noah.
Where the fuck they
Looking at
go?
Oh God, he ate Jeremy.
So you're looking at them, yes?
Yeah.
You're gonna roll me. Actually, no, you don't need to roll anything. This would be useless. You notice them? They looks like they're starting to like shimmer and like slowly turn like almost translucent.
Kaylin's gonna pull out her phone and take a photo of them.
And you do. But as you do, there's just a puff of smoke. And they're gone. Right as your flash goes off, there's nothing there. You basically you just got like like the steam that comes up from like sewer vents in big cities. That's basically the shot you got. But where the bodies once were, you notice a pile of just in like I'm gonna go in order from left to right, where Kalen is to where Chadwick is. 2 silver coins, 1 silver coin, 2 silver coins, 3 silver coins.
And a partridge in a pear tree.
And they're just laying there.
Kalen's gonna look at the coins and be like, you guys can have mine. She's
Hey,
just
it's
gonna
like an
step
RPG.
away.
And, well, as you're looking down, Kalen, you'll notice you don't have any blood on you.
She's not gonna care after what just happened.
Yeah. And, yeah, now that that's been taken care of, Jeremy will just collect the coins over here. What about you two Wonder Boys?
I'm getting my money.
All right, you can just put that into your money tab under the character sheet. For Chadwick, you have 3. Noah, if you got it, you'd get 2.
Okay, 2 silver.
2 silver.
Got 2 of me.
Okay.
Yeah, after seeing all that, and after having just killed the thing, Kalen's gonna be shaken enough and actually feel guilty now. That I regret nothing is suddenly changed to, okay, I'm regretting some things.
So are we still going to the diner?
Jeremy's like, yeah, I think we should get the fuck out of here and figure out what the hell just happened. So
Well, I
let's
believe
go.
we got shot.
Let's go and talk about this, okay?
Is there a hole over my chest?
There isn't.
So my clothing has been patched. Good.
Yes.
Thank Magic Man for small miracles.
And with that, you're heading over to the diner. Jeremy leading the way, this time in a very, like, everyone's quiet and, like, just moving with determination. And I will add you guys to the map.
Is there the guy from like Persona 3 or something?
Persona 4, yes.
Okay.
Like I said, I was keeping only a handful of face claims that were, recognizable. And you should have control. Yep.
Kalen will be the last to enter.
As you walk in, you hear the man behind the counter. Yo, welcome to Antonio. Sit anywhere you like. If you need anything, just holler. Otherwise, I'll be back here. And so Jeremy's like, why don't we take, like, away from everyone?
But that's for like 8 people. That's rude as fuck.
There's no one here, Chadwick.
That's rude.
I'ma just.
It's rude.
I got this under control, Flannery.
Get
Yeah,
off the
10
table.
party of 8. Oh, sorry. Party of 4 took the party of 8 table.
Motherfucker.
Oh,
There's another party of 8 table on the other side.
well, there's
Yeah.
2 of them.
Yep. And there's also a bar. Well, it's not really a bar, but it's the counter.
They got an old man at the bar.
I could use a drink.
That's all.
Okay. I think after sitting there and it's like quiet for a minute, Jeremy's like, all right, so what the fuck?
So,
Okay. Said you were shot in Jeremy's like, well, I mean, looking at his clothes, I mean, other than the cut I've got, I don't. Were we shot?
Do you remember getting shot?
That's the thing. You guys kind of like vaguely remember being what happened. You remember going up, being attacked, and then the mystery man. That's just kind of like they're blur.
Do I at least remember something of what Kaylin did?
You remember Kalen instigated something, but the results of that are blurry at best. You can
Okay.
chalk that up to adrenaline. You can chalk that up, as you can chalk that up to adrenaline. You can. You just ended up speaking with a ghost man, gave you magical powers to defeat giant lizard people.
I mean, they were hardly giant. They were only 3 feet tall.
How many big lizards have you fucking seen, Kate? Hell up.
That old man needs to mind his own fucking business.
What old man?
I assumed that was him. Who's
No,
telling Kaylin to shut the fuck up.
Over here, he's just sitting at the counter eating what appears to be a plate of scrambled eggs, bacon, side of toast, and what looks to be some sort of like root beer float.
Sure, we're gonna pretend it's root beer.
What a fucking weird combination.
It's an actual root beer float.
Let the man
this is a
enjoy his
diner.
drink, God.
Jeez, quit being so judgmental. God, no wonder you were shot.
Look, I
That's
was
the
shot
real
in the heart, and I'm starting to accept that I'm to blame.
Fuck you, Kaylin.
By the way, I foreshadowed the fuck out of what was going to happen so hard.
I mean, Kaylin was seeing warning flags all over the place.
No, I'm talking about last session where I literally had you guys waking up to songs that had death in the name or had death was implied in the lyrics.
I wasn't paying attention to that.
I wasn't.
No, I know you weren't, and that's why it's one of those things like I foreshadowed it. Fuck, because I knew you weren't going to pay. And also, literally right as you were leaving the arcade, it was playing "Don't Fear the Reaper."
Yeah, I don't remember that part.
Anyways, so
I remember that. No, I remember you mentioning that last session.
anyway, so you just remember that you were attacked in some capacity, and then you were like laying on the ground, and it were helped by some guy in a trench coat who gave you magic powers in exchange for helping with whatever he needs help with whenever he's kind of comes, hey, I need help.
So how legally binding do you think that contract is?
What contract?
The one where he basically had said, yeah, I'll bring you back to life if you do whatever I want. I'm pretty sure I could get that overturned. I'm sure my father can get a good lawyer.
I don't know. It looks at everyone.
You're really trying to get yourself out of a situation you just literally put yourself in.
Are you? Yeah, I mean, it's.
This is how I cope. Damn it!
Does your dad know a lawyer that can deal with supernatural?
Like an angel lawyer or something? Because I mean, well, I don't think that was Satan. I don't remember reading about him looking like that. It could have been, and if so, I feel absolutely horrible.
Actually, Satan. The actually is important, I think.
Regardless, if that's the case, I feel absolutely horrible.
Kalen's just gonna look around. I mean, I could certainly ask him.
I don't think your dad's gonna get a spooky lawyer to help us.
Chadwick, you're still hungry, by the way.
Hey, Antonio!
He just kind of like looks over and is like, "Oh yeah," and then he just goes around the corner and or around the counter and right at the table. "Oh, what can I do you kids for?"
What's on the menu?
Think basic diner food, like this is basically a popular
Gotcha.
in the 80s.
I'll take
Except
a
it also does
cheeseburger.
pizza. Cheeseburger.
Can I just get a root beer float?
Root beer float.
Yeah, I'm gonna need some chili cheese fries and a root beer float.
Chili cheese, root beer float. And Jeremy's like, and why don't we just get that onion ring tower and a one of those corned beef sandwiches. All right. Coming right up, kids. And then he just kind of hops back around the corner.
Wait, you forgot to
You
take
just
Noah's
jumped over
order.
the bar.
What?
You forgot to take Noah's order.
Oh, didn't he said?
He said
Did he?
I said
cheeseburger.
burger.
Oh,
Yeah, cheeseburger.
I didn't hear him. Sorry.
Yeah, that's
Damn,
what
you
I was
just jumped over the bar twice.
about to say. What's that? I'm moving the table.
Keep
Take
the
it.
table.
He just
Took the fucking table.
he just chucks the table across the bar.
Why is that on this layer? It should be on. Wait. Anyways, okay, that's better. Okay, and you can only assume he's going back to either tell the chef himself what your guys' orders. Although he does come out really quick with the root beer floats. That takes
He
all
just
5
does
seconds.
He just does a bit where he's like takes the order, puts on the chef hat, talks to himself again.
Yeah, I need a tall stack of kings and queens. Then just starts going into Bubble Bass's order from SpongeBob for Noah.
What is he saying? I didn't order that. I didn't order a tuba bus on rye.
Yeah, we need some Idahoans covered in meat and thrown to the cows.
Jeremy, where did you take us?
Best restaurant in the town.
Really? My dad says that's Domino's.
Now this place does to go too.
Well, he tells me Domino's has a carry-out deal.
Trust me, this pizza is much better than.
I'll take your word for it. I'm not allowed to have it.
We're changing that.
Oh,
We'll change that tomorrow or something.
oh, cool.
Anyways. So I had a spear thing. Chadwick, you had a racket?
Kayla's gonna try to manifest her knife.
It's you just kind of hold your hand out in an attempt to manifest it and nothing happens.
Why did I get a tennis racket? You all got like weapons. Did that man just like run out of stuff? He's like, just take a tennis racket.
I mean,
Got a
it is
slingshot,
oddly
man. It's
fitting.
not that special.
I mean, Chadwick, you did conk that guy pretty good.
Yeah, but he cut me.
I got cut twice.
You fucking destroyed that snipe. I saw him pinned to the wall. That was badass, Jeremy, buddy.
I mean, yeah. I guess.
Remind me to never piss you off.
You can't do that, Chadwick, buddy.
Give it time.
But,
Soon.
anyways,
Quick, Chadwick, ask for his beanie.
anyways, in I don't know about you guys, but I think it's probably best if we kind of stick together, mostly because one way or the other, we're targeted for some reason. And also, we got to help that guy. I hope it's a guy.
Well, what does he want us to do?
I don't know. He didn't say. He just said when he needs our help, he would tell us. I'm assuming he'd just come forward and kind of like he did then, except this time he won't have to, give us magic.
Kalen's just
only
gonna.
assume it's magic.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's like I can only assume that stuff was magic to fight giant snipes. Kalen, you're good now.
Kalen's just gonna keep staring basically at her hands, and that is still looking as though she's trying to summon forth the knife, but in reality, just trying to basically suppress what all just happened.
And okay. Well, Jeremy's gonna look at that as like, honestly, I'm not sure it's best to be overthinking what happened or even thinking about it at all, because when you're attacked and you have to defend yourself, it's one or the other. You want to make sure you're the one who comes out on top, right?
Kill or be killed, as they say it.
Right now, Kalen doesn't seem to be paying much attention.
Yes, but that wasn't what I was rolling for. Your table's approached by this guy.
Uncle Eero.
That's, once again, that is not Eero.
I get that.
Zuko!
I get that, but that's what I think of every time I see him.
Anyway, he approaches her table and is like, he's talking, he's a little bit of rasping voice. Kids, so you got into a fight, I think I heard?
No.
Like, you said, like, kill or be killed. I mean, that's a little drastic, but I get it. Talking shit like I wouldn't find out.
We're talking about a movie. Why are you eavesdropping?
I'm not. It's just, I hear
I mean, you are! We didn't invite you to this conversation, and you were overhearing it. You were kind of fucking eavesdropping.
Kalen's gonna end up looking up.
I was a nominal. I was used to having.
That's no excuse.
Kalen looks up, sees Uncle Iroh, and then turns to the other three. Points to Uncle Iroh. Who's stranger danger over here?
Look,
I don't know.
all I'm saying is, if you're in trouble and you need to fight, I can teach you a few things I learned in the.
With that, Kalen's just gonna look at the strange old man. Thanks, but we're fine. We don't really need help learning how to fight. Don't know why you'd get that impression.
Well, I'm just trying to keep my eye and just trying to help the younger generation. Oh, name's Elliot, by the way. Elliot Jules. Then he just walks off, back to his root beer float.
Okay, it's not just me. That guy was creepy, right?
I don't know why he was eavesdropping on us. I don't care what he says, he totally was.
Yeah, I mean, it was kind of rude. And I don't know if it's smart to learn, like, fighting from a guy who looks to be like 90.
I don't know. The oldest men have the wisest wisdom.
Yeah, but I could probably drop him in a few seconds if I tried.
Or he could drop you in a few seconds if he didn't try.
Yeah.
Or you might get shot again.
Once again, Cole, I'm reiterating, you don't remember
Or you might get
attacked.
hit again.
I'm just saying, because you kept bringing up shot. I was like, you don't really remember. There's just adrenaline and shit going on. Hell, it could be from blood loss that you don't remember. Or all you remember is that you're in pretty bad shape.
And Noah's pretty much got a reason to suspect that it was all my fault.
Yeah, everyone does.
Yeah, but Noah's the only one who doesn't have blood loss as an excuse for not remembering. But yeah, Kalen basically
Oh,
feels like
shot.
shit right now.
Mm-hmm. Well, and with that, your food comes out. All right, so who had the? That was you, and he hands a cheeseburger to Noah, and then the sliced up spuds covered in grease. Throws Chadwick his chili cheese fries,
But that way, it sounds great.
and then there's the. I don't even know what the fuck to call this. It's hands that to Jeremy.
And Kalen's just going to keep nursing her beer.
It's root beer.
I mean, you can say
Or
that, but
pretend.
that's not how she's seeing it right now.
Root beer with ice cream. Yes, the stiffest. Another. Don't you think I've had enough? Don't you think I've had enough? I'll tell you when I've had enough.
It's not the anime trope of like 1% alcohol gets you drunk. It's the name gets her drunk.
No, it's like the SpongeBob movie when they're drunk on Goofy Goober.
Yeah.
I'm a goofy goober.
And
Rock.
basically, then Antonio's like, all right, and looks at Jules. Ellie Jules, and he's like, yeah, don't mind him. He's just a old guy. Little.
So,
He's usually at the Veterans Hall, and
how much acid has he done?
I mean, he's from the '60s, so who knows? But he's harmless.
I mean, he looked like he was tripping.
Nah, he's
Actually,
just,
he was standing.
Nah,
I'll explain when
He
I'm
always
older,
tries to-
Chad.
I think he's just basically wanting to have some sort of impact and help people before he's too old or too dead to do so.
Kalen will just side eye him.
I know he showed some of the he taught some of classes at the police station about a decade or so ago.
Oh, I have a bunch
stuff,
of friends
but
down at the police station.
looks at you. Yeah, I'm sure you do. Friends, right?
She'll nod as she takes a drink.
No, I get you. I get you, kid. Now, you kids need anything else or just want to chat, just holler at me. I got a little dead here, before the rush, so. And with that, he'll just leave a couple of separate bills on the table and back.
How good is this burger?
That is a damn fine burger. Like, if you've been to like a restaurant that has been in business for like 40 years or 50 years or something, and they got like a secret recipe down pat. That kind of burger combined with like the diner style, really good like melted cheese, French fries on the side, nice and crisp.
Yeah,
All
man.
the fixings. It's damn good.
Now,
That's how I'm spending my time, just devouring this.
this is Flannery asking. Jeremy said he was going to end up paying, or do we have to cover for ourselves?
Nah, he said he's got it.
Okay. Because otherwise,
That is
Kalen was
money.
about to, call up Mr. Joestar and be like, "So yeah, you know that allowance I was supposed to get? I never did get it. Can you send Jeeves down here with it so that I
Hovis.
could Jeeves?"
Hovis.
But
But
I
yeah.
sent it to you in your lunch today.
Hovis Flanagan.
I'm not appreciating the
The
Flanagan.
naming, I named him specifically.
I'm not appreciating that. I don't care.
Anyway.
What was you
Anyways.
saying to name tag?
I'm leaving the floor to you guys. If you're done, I will move along, but if you guys want to keep talking and stuff.
If Jeremy's got the bill, Kalen's just gonna respond if something comes up, but otherwise, she'll be pretty much quiet as she drinks away her sorrows.
Chadwick, Noah.
So, like, what's that, like, evil threat you think he was talking about?
More snipes? Maybe?
As science teacher has some splaining to do.
Who knows? Could just be heroin. I mean, let's be honest.
mean-
That seemed like we were tripping on something pretty bad.
What do I need a tennis racket to deal with heroin for?
I don't know. It seemed like some kind of drugs were involved. I'm willing to
I
bet
mean,
the guy
that's fair.
probably just ended up injecting us with something while we weren't looking.
I mean, how many drugs wear off in less than 30 minutes?
And Kayla's just gonna start counting on her fingers. I mean, depending on the version and depending on how long we were unconscious, let's see. With that said, she'll immediately look at her phone and about how long would she have realized that it had been since they left the arcade?
It's been half an hour.
Half an hour. Well, could be a new designer drug meant for a quick high and then a crash. Right now, I feel like I'm crashing pretty hard. With that, she takes another drink.
Yeah, you all feel a bit like physically drained. So that's fair. And oh, by the way, Chadwick, you're eating your fries?
Yeah.
They explode.
No, that was very good. You got 6 health back.
Hey!
What do they have in these fries?
Guys, I feel pretty good.
And Jeremy's also doing pretty good now that he's got his food in him.
So, how much SP did Chadwick and I end up regaining, or Noah and I, whoever else had the root beer float?
I was the guy who spent magic.
Technically, no one has magic, so
Yeah.
I mean, you do, but you don't.
I mean, I've got a magic
knife.
knife.
Like I said, you technically do, but you don't, and you're level 0. Anyways, Chadwick's question is, what was Chadwick's question again?
So what do you think this evil he's talking about is?
Oh yeah, and then it was the drugs. I'm talking about that. It's like, okay, what's more believable? One that we came across a bunch of Korean speaking drug dealers who then decided to stab us with a bunch of small needles so that we pass out, have a hallucination, then come back here, or that we got magical powers and we just had to fight off four snipes.
Yeah, drug sounds more believable.
Frankly, I don't believe either of them.
Honestly, there was this cartoon from when I was a kid. I think it was called like Case Closed or something. I honestly feel like we were in the first episode of that. Wait, we're not like 10 now, are we? She just starts looking at herself.
What is Case Closed? Sounds like a boring TV show.
Then,
It kind of was.
Kaylin, you look down and you notice you're not actually Kaylin. You are.
Chadwick.
Where's the. Uh,
You!
Kaylin, when'd you get hot?
Why am I suddenly whiter than the meat of a piece of breast meat?
well, you don't have any breast meat anymore.
Come again? Take a look at these pecs.
That's chest meat. Anyway.
Chest, breast synonyms.
Anyway,
I'll start doing the peck pop of love if you don't
yes,
hush up.
you are fine. You are still you. You
Okay.
are still of 16 years or whatever. Yeah, you're sophomore, so 16 or 15, going on 16, something like.
Thank God.
Shit.
That. Okay. Well, honestly, it doesn't really matter at this point whether or not that's what happened, because we're kind of in the thick of it. It seems. But yeah. And with that, going back to eating. So, if you have anything else, let me know. Otherwise, I'm going to end this, which is.
Kayla's just thinking to herself, if I ever see that drug dealer again, I'm gonna end up giving him the stabby stab.
He's gonna
That
give you
worked
the
so
shoo
well
shitty
the
bang
first
bang.
time. That worked so well the first time, Caitlin. Let's try it again, huh?
Don't get me wrong, she's thinking that. Whether she actually does it or not is to be seen.
Anyway, if everything is done in regards to that, Jeremy's just going to leave money on the counter, and guys are going to leave the diner. Full stomachs, and still feeling like very tired from everything that's happened. And you're going to start heading back toward residential.
Towards
Yeah,
where?
like
To
residential.
residential.
Area, your house
Okay.
and everything. Got it.
Oh God, it's the school.
Chill out
Towards
with the
the
crew in
residential
the
area.
schoolyard.
And as you're heading towards the residential area, Kaylin, you see a car. Actually, except it's not a car. It's a limo, and it drives up, and window rolls down, and you see Hovis.
You know what?
says-
I'm too tired to fight right now. I'm just gonna get right in the car.
Right in, and you're off. And we'll go to you later.
Actually, before we peel out, Kaylin's gonna end up looking to Hovis and end up saying, "Can we give the rest of them a ride back to their houses? I'd hate to make them walk."
Of course. Of course, ma'am. And then just everyone, you have a free limo ride.
Noah's gonna, or Jackie's gonna, my house is not too far. I'll continue walking.
With that, is there a mini fridge in the back?
It's a super rich person limo. Of fucking course, it's man.
I'm just gonna open up the mini fridge. At the very least, let me get you a drink. What would you like?
I got something to drink at home.
Then she'll just grab a water and hand it to him.
I said I had something to drink at home.
Yeah, well,
Yeah, but you're
dehydration
taking
is a bitch. And heat stroke's no joke. Just take it.
Sure.
What about you, Chadwick? What about you, Jeremy? Y'all hopping in?
Jeremy's gonna hop in and
Yeah, let's hop in.
take the ride.
Yeah.
Jeremy's just looking around like, holy shit, I'm in a limo.
Right?
This is how rich people are. Is that a
Wow.
fucking goose?
Oh,
Yeah.
Galen, you're rich.
My father is, not me.
Well, I mean,
Well, I
like,
mean-
you're like the same person.
Yeah. No, they're not the same person, Chadwick. That'd be weird if they were. But you have access to it, so it's close enough.
With that, Kayla's just
Be
gonna
rich.
smile as she ends up setting her head back on the seat, putting a hand to her head. She very clearly has a migraine just after everything. Totally not the player seeping through.
Well, don't worry. I'm gonna just kind of speed this up and
Don't worry. Don't worry. I've had it for most of the session. It's just these earbuds, I think.
Mm-hmm. No, don't worry. Like I said, we're pretty much at the end of this. I wanted this to be a shorter. Chadwick,
Yes.
you get dropped off in front of your house in the limo, and you walk back in. It looks like your dad has not moved, but then again, it also looks like he hasn't moved in about 3 years. He's still on his couch watching TV.
Tiger skin couch.
Yes.
Gonna
So.
take off the shoes.
Oh, Chadwick. How was your first day of school?
Pause this for a second. Boring.
Oh, that's right. That's my son. School's boring. Sports isn't.
What you eating there?
I don't know.
I just reached in and grabbed it.
What do you mean you don't know?
I just found it. It was in my mouth already. Might be my tongue.
I'm just gonna go get some water.
You do that, son. So does the devil.
As I see like two liters of FTs, 2 liters of soda on next to him on the couch. That fuck.
Your mom's still chugging that coffee pot.
Is my mom still chugging the coffee?
It's not a coffee pot. It's one of those industrial coffee pots.
Oh boy.
With a curly straw. Silly straw.
Either way, gonna go in the kitchen and get some water.
Oh, Chadwick. So, school, that stuff. How?
How?
You mean how is my first day of school?
That takes a long.
It was boring and uneventful.
Yeah. Something about science project, a Snoopy or something, right?
How do you know that?
Everyone got a letter from the science teacher explaining out early this first day.
Oh. Yeah, it's a whole bunch of weird stuff. Don't worry about it.
I'm not.
Well, thanks for caring.
I care about you, but not about this stupid science stuff.
Yeah, well, the science.
What has science ever done for?
Blink, blink. I don't know, Ma.
You got your coffee, you daft cunt.
Have you found the rich one yet?
Anyway, so you find a rich girl that you're gonna make a bunch of rich babies with.
Stops for a moment. No.
Oh no!
No.
Oh no!
No.
Oh,
No.
no!
No, I haven't found her.
Oh no!
No, I haven't.
Whose mother is gonna ship us so hard? Oh,
Carolyn, you found a dumb one yet?
Oh, I found a dumb one, yeah. I found multiple.
I found a dumb one. She lunged at a lizard with a knife.
I found a dumb one. She got a shot and killed.
Anyways, like, well, keep looking. You know what they say. Once you find a rich one, you're set for life.
So, like, what do you do during when I'm at school anyway?
Takes a drink. What do you do when you're at school and I'm away?
What?
Yes.
I mean, all you have to do is say no.
Caffeine's a hell of a drug.
The sass, mom.
Alright, fuck
You're not gonna get much. It's gonna be much.
I'm just gonna go to my room.
Quinoa salad's up there.
Was it made today or last week?
Today, and I snuck you a little different.
Hmm?
It's an apple with a stick of cinnamon.
A stick of cinnamon?
It's just a whole apple with a stick of cinnamon straight through it.
Thanks. Just gonna go upstairs.
Don't tell your dad I gave you a dessert.
It's a dessert.
Fuck my father.
I have this tennis
I
racket.
need to confirm. Is it a whole apple with a stick of cinnamon next to it?
No, it's skewered straight through.
Yeah.
So
How do you-
it's replacing the.
How you did it?
Is it like on a, like, what the? How do I, like, do I eat it like it's on a stick? What the hell?
And the thing
No,
is,
you use a stick of
it's not
cinnamon like it's a straw.
No, it's not sticking through it like the core. It's sticking through it from the side.
How
through
did
the core that
she?
way.
What
That's
the?
exactly how I envisioned it too.
I wonder if that's what she does when I'm at school.
She's very creative.
She has too much free time. I don't know if she's just sassy or if she's actually an idiot. Oh, just eats.
Takes a bite of cinnamon.
Just eats anyways.
I see Chiwa gets it from both.
Oh, tastes like shit.
Thanks, Mom. All right.
Well, I just ate the Applejack.
Yeah. Oh god, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
It's been years.
Oh God. Anyways, with that, anything else you're gonna do before going to bed? You feel very tired, like it's a wave of exhaustion just rolls over you.
He's gonna try to bring out the tennis racket.
You hold out your hand. You focus as hard as you can. You focus, 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 and nothing happens.
And you rip ass.
Oh man.
Maybe it was just a dream and he'll just like lay down to go to bed.
All right. Bed. Noah.
Hopefully your family's not.
They're not. But damn, Chadwick.
Hopefully they're not Chadwicks.
Okay, Noah, you get back and you see your family at the.
Go ahead. Take off the shoes. See if Dad finishes painting.
You see what looks like a lobster. I think another lobster doing the tango. Lobster love.
Ah, brilliant.
Just fucking Yusuke.
And then you see your sister's kind of like mouthful of food and just waving at you.
I go. Oh shit!
I
I
ping.
hit
go.
I hit edit
Oh.
poke by mistake.
I go, oh shit!
I realize that the blue rug has in the center of it JPEG.
And through and I'll tell Mom and Dad that I already had something at the diner. So
And then your mom just speaks up. Is like, "Oh, you did? Did you meet some friends today at school?"
I met plenty of people.
Oh, that's nice. That's nice. You're gonna be good friends if you make friends you make here are gonna be some of your best friends. I know it. Then your father just speaks up. Yes, I remember when I made all my friends in high school. Oh, the adventures we had. Beating up shitty adults.
Oh my god, he's just fucking Yusuke.
You gotta really sit down and talk about that one day.
Your dad is just fucking Yusuke grown up. Holy shit.
That's what I wanted.
Oh my god.
That's what he told me. He said Yusuke, but more flamboyant.
Oh Jesus. That's amazing and terrifying.
So if Yusuke and Akira ended up being fused, got it.
Pretty much. Anyways, well, if you want to sit and chat, I'm sure that we won't pry and push you too much to talk about all the girlfriends you made at school.
Hilarious, but today's been very, very exhausting. Actually, I looked at my sister and be like, I did pick up something though.
Which one? Which sister? You have two sisters.
Both of them. I said I look at both of them.
Okay. They both look like eyes the size of dinner plates. Like, what?
Maybe if you finish your dinner, I can give it to you. And I head on over and just set a bag in your playroom.
And you see them just like shoveling everything on their plate in, just like eating as fast as possible without, choking. And then you see your younger sister just run and like rip open the bag.
What did I type in my sheet? I know the Pac-Man thing's in there.
Then it was a small wooden squid and a small wooden carving.
Yeah, a boar and the squid intake.
Then she just looks and is like, "Oh my god, these are amazing!" Just runs up and like gives you a big hug, bringing it up to the table, showing them like, "Look at what Noah gave me. Look at what he gave me."
It's for both of you.
Then she looks and then hands the board to Molly, I think is your younger sister's name. I'm trying to remember still. It's like,
yes.
She just like looks and smiles at you, going back to heat the rest because she saw you put a bag down. She didn't see anything else.
With that, I'll head to my room.
Okay. And your family will bid you a good night.
I lost my room.
Your room
There
is
it is.
down.
Your
I had to zoom
family-
out all the way. I didn't see it.
Yep. And now you are in your room. Is there anything you would be doing, my boy?
Grab a random book.
Random book.
Lay down on my bed. Put book on face. I forgot how to. I don't know how to go
Hold
on
Alt.
odd square.
Hold
Alt?
Alt.
Okay.
Yep.
Put book on face and sleep.
And you do that. Night time for Bongo.
Your entire
And-
family is just adorable.
Caitlin.
Kawaii as shit.
Rich as shit.
And this is only the entranceway.
I still like the buffet at the very bottom.
Uh-huh.
Oh, jeez.
I see all the quinoa salad too.
Whoa.
Is that
Anyway.
a whole chicken in there?
It's all raw!
Kaylin, you arrive at your house, and this shows you in. He says, "Oh, yes. I believe the master would like to..."
Flannery.
Flannery?
Did you sleep?
Sorry, my
Okay.
mic was off. With that, she's just gonna look to Jovis and just be like,
Hovis.
Hovis,
An H.
Hovis. She's gonna look at Hovis and be like, alright, if Dad wants to speak with me, you're gonna have to carry me there because I've got enough energy to make it there or make it to my room. Not both.
Of course. And then he just, walks over to a cabinet, a closet, and pulls out one of those little kid red wagons.
Normally I would fight, but I don't have the energy. She just lays
And-
down on it.
And you are brought before your father. Yes, yes. Kaylin, my dear sweetie honey, how was your first day of school?
Oh, died in a back alleyway, I think. Made a deal with the devil. Ended up beating up some lizard monsters that disappeared into sparkling glitter.
You have quite the imagination. So,
Yes,
I knew this
yes,
would do
that,
some good for you.
yes, good. With that,
So, how did you like your lunch? I made it myself, you know.
I think I took a couple bites of it and it was good.
Couple bites.
I had a
Slaved over a hot grill all morning making grilled cheese.
I had a classmate who looked like she needed something, so I let her have it because she seemed like she needed it more. However, it was quite delicious, Father. Thank you. She's gonna try and end up bowing and giving a smile.
Did you ever get out of the red wagon?
No, it's about as much of a bow as she can do from there.
So you nod your
Bows
head.
falls out.
Yeah, sounds about right. Yeah.
Oh, Kaylin, sweetie, honey, we don't hear poor people. We put in our AirPods and we can't hear them anymore.
Oh my god.
You do realize I was poor literally like a month ago, not even. More like 2
Yes.
weeks.
But you're not poor anymore.
With that, she's just gonna look over to Hovis. He's draining the rest of my energy. Can you please just drag me to can you please just drag me to my room? Like you can literally do it from the collar. I don't even care.
Your dad just looks at you and is like, what? You're not gonna have your steak?
I mean, as much as I like steak, I was already I was already offered dinner when I got out of school by a classmate.
Oh, you had a date. Why didn't you tell me that?
Wasn't a date. It was me and some friends who I had ended up meeting. Pretty sure one of them might want to kill me, but I probably deserve it.
High school. Okay, you go and sleep. I will make sure you have a delicious breakfast. And then he looks at you dead in the eye. And don't think you're going to be able to pull that stunt you pulled this morning. Okay?
She's just gonna look him square in the eyes and say, "Look, if I really wanted to, I'd be out of here before you could do anything. I just don't have the energy to try anything tomorrow." With that, she'll just look to Hovis. Can you just, like, ragdoll me into my room?
I'll do you one better, miss. He just walks you over here, puts you in a dumbwaiter.
Oh my god, you have those?
Walks up here, presses the button, you rise up, and then he pulls you out.
And just lets me be flopped on the floor, yeah?
And then he just, puts you on the bed and tucks you in.
Hush,
You know what?
Kaylin, don't
I'm not
say
gonna
a
argue
word.
with this. This is fine. The imperial-sized mattress is fine.
And with that, good night, young master. And then Hovis just walks to the end of the other side of the room, flicks off the light.
As Hovis
on
leaves,
mood lighting.
she's just gonna shout out, "Thank you, Hovis. I appreciate you, Hovis."
Of course. Good night, young miss. Just walks out.
And she's just gonna pass out, just like right there.
Okay. And with that, we are finishing pretty much exactly when I want to finish.
Awesome.
So, that's the end of session today. I don't really have anything much else to say. I do need to be getting out of here in probably about minutes. So, yeah.
I'm just gonna say this, Noah, Chadwick, I am sorry that your parents are trying to ship you with me.
What are you talking about? That's just chat.
That's just
Oh.
me.
Just Chadwick.
I'm sorry. I thought.
My dad was like, "You got a harem, son."
All right.
You fight some shitty adults there, son?
Got persona, son.
You never see it coming.
You try and convince a girl to pose for you naked while you paint, son?
No, I'm not that socially father. Okay.
You know what? I kind of want to see his reaction to Noah just creating the spirit slingshot in his hand. Well, that's a pretty shitty persona, son.
The fuck is that persona? Weak sauce McBitchface?
You should see Chadwick's. What's Chadwick's tennis racket? I'm sorry I said that to you, son.
That was way out of line.
And then Kalen just has knife.
Jeremy
Fucking
has
basic
spear.
bitch.
And I will be sending you guys some messages later, just stuff that I would like to know, as well as just things I'd want you to keep in mind.
All right.
Should use a Pac-Man as ammunition.
So let's see.
Wait, what is my ammo? Do I just spawn ammo?
I'll explain that later. That
So-
long wasn't going to matter, but I will let you know.
So Oliver is clearly Archer. Jeremy is clearly Lancer. I'm clearly Assassin. I really think the best one that fits Chadwick is he's either Saber or Berserker, but he hasn't Berserked yet, so I'm saying Saber.
I think I'm Garogamesh. I bet Gilgamesh, holy fuck!
I thought that was intentional. God dang it.
Girogamesh.
I actually said Garogamesh.
Because I thought you were gonna make
You're
fun of Femi for
floppy.
messing.
I actually misspoke. That's funny.
Because I thought you were gonna make fun of Femi for messing up Noah again.
Oh yeah, I did notice that, but
Wait, I said Noah wrong?
you said Oliver.
Oh.
Yeah.
I swear I'm not trying to.
Yeah. I wish I could 100% just pinpoint to Caitlin because I wanted to say a thing, but I can't.
Sorry.
Because I can't be 100% positive it was you.
Yeah. Once again, I'll be sending stuff on Discord later, but yeah, that was the latter half of the prologue sessions.
I promise next week I won't be such an obnoxious dick.
I don't
No,
believe
worry.
you.
Don't worry. I told you guys well in advance, even on the splash screen, you're all gonna die.
He's not
I
wrong.
don't see how this is. I don't think how this helps.
Party gets wiped next week.
I-
Alright, dicks.
Alright, motherfuckers. Every splash screen is a little subtle hint.
It gets more passive aggressive each time we die. Oh, looky who came the dragon.
Full re-zero minus the time thing.
Yeah.
I just love how you guys were all panicking. Oh fuck, it's an easy.
It's like, and Kaylin's dead, and I'm like, well, fuck.
You know what? I kind of expected to die. I wasn't too surprised by that, but I was very much surprised when it turned into a TPK. Because Kaylin was trying to avoid a TPK.
Then
I wasn't even
was
me
she?
metaing.
when time stopped, I'm like, oh fuck, it's an isekai.
No.
So was I. I'm pretty sure everybody was thinking, oh shit, it's an isekai.
Just like, god damn it. We're
That time
gonna
in
be
my class-
reincarnated.
I mean, my classmates got reincarnated.
Chadwick, you're reincarnated as a bird.
That time I got reincarnated with a tennis racket.
As a tennis racket.
No, with a tennis racket.
No, as.
That sounds even worse.
You are the tennis racket that you use. And at least you're not a vending
There is
machine.
a-
And we are back, back to
Which-
say goodbye.
Yep. We will see you next week. Or, yeah, probably next week. Definitely next week. Bye.
Yeah.
Bye.
TGFN.